So if you type in side hustles or passive income into YouTube today, then you will be inundated with thousands upon thousands of videos, all promising to give you the keys to unlimited riches with very little effort. People are constantly seeking ways to make extra money in their spare time, and the promise that this can be done with little or no effort is hard to resist. And the people making these videos are tapping into that insatiable need. But while side hustles might give you some short-term results, well, they can often fall short of delivering any real or long-term success and fulfillment. In most cases, the very thing that makes them desirable, the supposed minimal effort involved, makes them also impossible to monetize for long-term results. Whether it's selling on Etsy, drop shipping, or more lately using generative AI to develop digital products, there are literally thousands upon thousands of people all chasing the same dollar. And so standing out in such a competitive arena is, to all intents and purposes, impossible. And amid the frenzy and the hype, simple good sense gets drowned out. So as a commercial manager and a client solution lead, I know what makes for good business. So instead of trying to get rich quick from the latest ideas online, let me share with you today 3 surefire ways that you can, with absolute certainty, increase your income. But first, let me just highlight why the get-rich-quick passive income stream ideas that you see on YouTube, why they don't work. Number 1, the limited growth potential. Despite the promises being made, side hustles are typically only ever going to be supplementary income sources, and they'll seldom lead to significant financial growth. So if you decide to do a side hustle, you might find quite quickly that you'll be limited by the time and effort you can dedicate outside of your main job and responsibilities. They might seem to offer maximum returns for minimal effort, but they nearly always underestimate how much effort is actually involved. Do you really want to spend every spare hour you have designing digital assets or asking ChatGPT to create them for you, and then getting them into a format that can be sold online? Do you relish the idea of spending every evening after work trawling through Amazon product pages and typing in reviews? Well, me neither. And scaling this up to a point at which it can give you a meaningful salary, well, it's probably never going to happen. Certainly not alongside a 40-hour work week. Number 2, the lack of passion and purpose. Unless it's been your lifetime ambition to sell art on Etsy, well, I wouldn't recommend it as a way to make money, because A, probably you won't make much anyway, and B, you'll soon experience burnout as you realize that every spare hour you have will need to be dedicated to both creating the assets to sell and managing your online marketplace. The truth is, if you're doing it purely for financial gain and you don't have any real passion behind the product you're selling, then I doubt you'll ever have enough drive and purpose to make a go of it in the long run. Number 3, time constraints and burnout. Balancing a side hustle with your other commitments can lead to burnout and can easily negatively impact both your personal and professional life. All that stress of managing a side gig alongside your regular job can quickly lead to issues at work and at home. It is not for the faint-hearted. So my recommendation is not to start a side gig at all. Forget it. There are other ways that you can increase your income, and in many ways, they are more straightforward. So what follows are 3 alternative ways that you can increase your income. The ultimate passive income is from stocks and shares. And if you're savvy enough and start early enough, then you can, over 10 years or more, build up a collection of investments that could pay out a significant percent of your monthly earnings in dividends. Now, this doesn't involve complicated stock picking or expert knowledge of the stock market. Simply regularly putting money into an index fund like the S&P 500 and developing the patience to allow compounding to do its work will allow you to generate a truly passive income. And if you're interested in finding out more, well, here's a link to a video that explains investing for the complete beginner. Check it out. It's one of my videos, and I think it's really rather good. Invest in your skills. One of the most cost-effective and impactful things that you can do to increase your earning power is to learn new skills or to upgrade the skills that you already have. Most people don't think twice about spending a couple of £100 on a new gadget or a pair of shoes, but they'd be reluctant to spend that much on an online course or a certification. Certifications in particular are a great way to increase your earning power in the job you already have, or you can leverage them to move into new areas of work with associated big jumps in salary. For example, you can get cloud certified for a couple of $100, and this is a very sought after skill set in the IT world. The last option is slightly different, but it can open up the greatest of rewards. Instead of creating a side hustle, why not consider creating a real business? Now, I appreciate this is not for everyone, but in fact, any one of us could create a business if we approach it in the right way. In fact, there's a simple, tried and true formula for starting a business, and it goes like this: identify a problem, solve the problem, get paid, and then refine and repeat. And here's how it works in detail. The foundation of any business lies in identifying a problem or a pain point that exists within a particular market or community. If you can identify a problem that a large enough group of people have, then you can truly discover lucrative opportunities for innovation and growth. And here's an example. You might notice, especially in the summer, that yours and your neighbor's bins smell terrible, and the job of cleaning them is not something that anyone would relish. And this realization could set up the stage for the next step. So once you've identified a problem, the next step is to come up with a solution. Now, this requires creativity, research, and a deep understanding of the target audience's preferences and pain points, and price appetite. If you can develop a unique and effective solution, then you can position yourself as a valuable player in the market. So with our bin business, for example, you might decide to start a business that offers a bin cleaning service that offers a once-a-month clean for a fixed monthly fee, or a one-off clean for a one-off fee. And of course, this brings us on to getting paid. So in contrast to side hustles where income can be sporadic and unpredictable, a business model is designed to generate revenue consistently. And when you solve a problem effectively, customers will be willing to pay for your products and services, which will provide a steady income stream. The journey doesn't end with solving a single problem and generating income. The most successful businesses are those that adapt to changing circumstances and continuously seek to improve. Crucially, it should also be scalable. Our bin example could easily be scaled by expanding out to new areas and new neighborhoods, investing in vehicles and cleaning tools, and hiring in drivers and cleaners to do the work, while you sit at the center of operations, managing it all. To me, these options all beat, hands down, the many side hustles and passive income stream ideas we can find on the internet today. They offer real and concrete opportunities to increase your income, and though none of them are easy or without challenge, they are all far more viable, and each offers long-term, sustainable returns. So don't get swayed by the glitzy promise of no-effort riches. It really doesn't exist. And if it did, well, we'd all be rich by now, wouldn't we? So congratulations, you have made it to the end of the video. And once more, if you found any of the content interesting or useful, then please consider pressing like and subscribe to help the video reach more people. And if you have any thoughts on passive income and other ways to make money, then please put your thoughts in the comment section below. So all that's left to say is thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.